Roast beef. Classic roast beef. Classic beef and cheddar. Classic fish fillet. Mix and match any two of your favorite sandwiches for your favorite price. $5. Sometimes, a sandwich comes along that pushes into new sandwich territory. Introducing the new Chef's Steakhouse with pickled onions and horseradish sour cream sauce atop the heartiest of steak. It will change sandwiches forever. Don't be scared of this change. It's not that big of a change. Arby's sandwiches have always been crafted for two medium to large sized hands. Until now, Arby's new one top. If a quarter pound of beef is your favorite thing, you can still come to Arby's. Just eat half of one of these. You never know when you'll need an extra French dip in Swiss. It could get lost in the car or eaten by a confused stranger. Stuff happens to sandwiches. That's why Arby's made you two French dip and Swiss sandwiches for just $6. For only $6, you'll always have a spare French dip and Swiss until you eat it. You'll never have to be afraid. This is USDA Choice Angus Steak. It's why you have canine teeth and why Arby's has steak sandwiches. Pool together all your money with a friend. Pool together all your money with a friend and invest in two Arby's French dip and Swiss sandwiches for just $7.59. It's the perfect get-rich-quick on sandwiches scenario. French people did not make this French dip and Swiss sandwich. Arby's made it. You do not need to go to France. Turn the car around. The plural of fish is also fish. So, get two Arby's classic fish fillet sandwich for just $5. Where would we be without steak? In a cave somewhere, eating leaf and berry sandwiches, celebrating anniversaries at a fancy kale house, playing fantasy croquet? The scenarios are unsettling. Luckily for everyone, Arby's has plenty of USDA Choice Angus steak on several sandwiches. It's a good time to be alive. You could tie a red string around your finger as a reminder that Arby's has many chicken sandwiches, or stick a little note to your palm. But a better way is to always carry an Arby's chicken sandwich. So when you hail a taxi or salute a captain, you'll have an instant Arby's chicken sandwich reminder. Like, oh yeah, Arby's. Ta-da!
Oops.
What?
That's what Dad said.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes.
Spell it.
Pickled red onions and horseradish sour cream sauce may not seem like your average toppings for tender Angus steak. That's the point. Why do Arby's smokehouse meats taste so smoky? Do they come from a real smokehouse? Are they smoked with real wood? Are they actually on fire? Yes, yes, and no. We understand that the new Chef's Steakhouse sandwich, with its pickled red onions and horseradish sour cream sauce on Angus steak, may not be for everyone. No, not everyone is prepared for a steak sandwich of this caliber. That's fine. We can't fit everyone in an Arby's anyway. This sandwich is two things. You are a born hunter. A hunter that feasts from land and sea. Evolution has been kind to you. And so has Arby's. Because now, you can mix and match any two of your three favorite classic Arby's sandwiches for just $5. Join the sandwich hunt. It's a very easy hunt. Save that dollar tip you were going to give your barista, then come into Arby's from 2 to 5 and get our new sliders, small size fries, drinks, and shakes for $1 each. Invest in your stomach. You're probably wondering, with all the meats that Arby's has, do they have ocean meat? Well, wonder no longer. Arby's has more wild-caught Alaskan pollock fillets than you could ever imagine, especially if you're only imagining one fillet. Eat two Arby's classic fish fillets for $5. That's one for each hand. How do you know if that steak sandwich you're eating is from Arby's and not some other fancy steakhouse? If you can taste A1 Special Reserve sauce on top of all that thinly sliced Angus steak, you're at Arby's. No one else has that sauce. Other hints might be, did the steakhouse smell like curly fries? Was your waiter wearing an Arby's shirt? Arby's is expanding your sandwich horizons with new beef and turkey gyros, just like they used to serve in the Parthenon. Can you get new A1 Special Reserve sauce anywhere? Good question. just like they used to serve in the Parthenon. Can you get new A1 Special Reserve sauce anywhere? Good question. No. It's only on
No.
Arby's new A1 Special Reserve Steak Sandwich. When life gives you the opportunity to triple the thickness of something, you take it. Then, when life says, hey, maybe dial it back a bit on the bacon, you tell life to mind its own business. Or when they put a meaty fillet of wild-caught Alaskan pollock on a sweet King's Hawaiian bun to create the new King's Hawaiian Fish Deluxe, Arby's went the extra mile. In fact, they went way past the extra mile. Alaska and Hawaii are much farther away than Arby's thought. A $5 bill won't make you full. Trade it for 2 Arby's classic beef and cheddars. 2 delectable sandwiches for 1 not delectable money. Perhaps if chicken...
Sweet, fluffy King's Hawaiian buns.
Anyone can light stuff on fire. That's just run-of-the-mill arson. Arby's keeps wood burning for hours to perfectly smoke a turkey breast. That's not arson. That's Arby's, son. It's an archaeological fact. Your ancestors smoked meat over fire. So technically, Arby's new smokehouse turkey sandwich is just an old family recipe.
We took their beer to...
Meattoberfest. This delicious Meattoberfest sandwich features beer-braised beef, beer cheese, and a pretzel bun. So it only makes sense that you want to wash it all down with an ice-cold, mellow yellow. Arby's, we have Meattoberfest. The famous once-a-year sandwich celebration of all things beer cheese, mustard, and pretzel roll, now happening all over the world in America in Arby's. Arby.
Recognize these?
The King's Hawaiian Dinner Roll. Probably the only roll with a... Name one other restaurant that makes their barbecue with brown sugar bacon and sauce with Kentucky bourbon that's been aged in charred oak barrels. Charred oak barrels, people. And we have a drive-thru. Arby.
Recognize these?
The King's Hawaiian Dinner Roll. Probably the only roll with a fan base. Making these $1.49 King's Hawaiian sliders a no-brainer. You don't even have to think about wanting them. Your body just knows. If you've been holding off on Arby's until they serve Hawaiian barbecue sauce dipped crispy chicken on King's Hawaiian sweet rolls for $1.49, then Arby's will see you soon. Arby.
If I said everything you need to know about Arby's...
$5 meal deal. $5 meal deal. $5 meal deal. Arby's. We did it.
If I said everything you need...
You know what bears do before they hibernate?
With summer comes expectations.
You know what bears do before they hibernate? They eat as much of their favorite stuff as they can for as little money as possible. Be a bear.
We understand the anxiety that comes... Why do people still think Arby's is...
The healthy way to make chicken is to grill it. The yummy way is to... Adulthood comes with many responsibilities. But you can get in your car and drive to Arby's for a $1 Coke float. So, it's a wash. Have you ever tried a wrap that is both light and flavorful? The answer is no, you haven't. Because Arby's only just started selling them. Arby's. Historically, chicken came 2 ways. Unhealthy fried chicken or rubbery healthy grilled chicken. But Arby's doesn't care about history. Arby's wants to have it all. Introducing Arby's sous vide chicken with flavors like fajita, bacon, avocado, and garlic herb, all under 550 calories. Arby's just rewrote the chicken history book. Arby's, we have the meat. The healthy way to make chicken is to grill it. The yummy way is to fry it. And then there's a new way, the Arby's way. It's sous vide. Tricky to say, easy to like. Arby. Some people think that wraps are just hand salads, or Diet Euros, or bummer burritos. Well, Arby's thought so too until they made 4 wraps that are actually delicious. Flavors like fajita, barbecue, bacon, avocado, and garlic herb, all under 550 calories. Take that, people who thought those things about wraps. Arby's, we have the meat. You thought the beef and cheddar couldn't get any more delicious. And then Arby's added bacon to it. And you thought, oh, okay, but it can't get any better than that. And then Arby's made them 2 for $6. And then you thought, okay, but it can't get any better than that. And you were right. If a sandwich needs a little something extra, you add bacon to it. If a sandwich is perfect just the way it is, you add bacon to it. Arby's roast beef sandwiches, now 4 for $10. Smoked brisket on Texas toast. Does it get any more Texas than this? Okay, that's ridiculous. The new Texas brisket. The beef has to be corned, the kraut sour, and the dressing needs to taste like no less than 1,000 islands. Arby's Reuben. The Miami Cuban, with slow roasted pork loin. A sandwich from a city that's so far south, it's close to Cuba. A Miami Cuban with slow roasted pork loin. Slowly smoked brisket with smoky barbecue sauce. And a New York Reuben with kraut and corned beef. You could travel across the country to try these 3 legendary sandwiches, but apparently you can't bring your therapy peacock on a plane. So just come to Arby's. A Miami Cuban with slow roasted pork. The beef has to be corned, the kraut sour, and the dressing needs to taste like... Everybody says the Arby's logo looks like a fish. Flaky fish from... If you like spice and fish, there's this. Arby's takes having the meat seriously. That's why we put buffalo chicken tenders on the 2 for... The control... Chicken slow smoked for 4 hours. Brisket smoked for 15 hours. Tender smoked pork belly. This doesn't make sense coming from a fast food place. But this is Arby's. We don't make sense. We make sandwiches. Get ready for the big game, or any big game, with Arby's Pizza Sliders. Could be yours or someone else's. Could be an enormous board game. Could be a large video game. No game is too big for Arby's Pizza Sliders. But there has to be some kind of game. Arby's Sliders, now featuring the new pizza slider, carry out or dine-in only. Arby's was founded 52 years ago with a single purpose: to make a real pizza with melty cheese, pepperoni, salami, and oh, dang it, we made another slider. The woods. They're just a big salad when you think about it. And you've got to do what you do with any salad. Grab a rifle and pick through all the leaves and green stuff to see if there's any meat in there. Somewhere hidden under all this leafy green, there's meaty gold. It's meat season. Arby's roast beef requires no introduction. But chicken at Arby's? That requires some introducing. Chicken. Juicy buttermilk chicken, hand-dipped in buffalo sauce. A new chicken pepperoni palm with fresh mozzarella. So many kinds of chicken! When deciding to deal in palms, Arby's had a choice to make. Eggplant palm or the new, unconventional chicken pepperoni palm. We chose the path with juicy buttermilk chicken and slices of pepperoni. Because no offense, eggplant. But what is it? Fresh mozzarella and pepperoni don't just belong on pizza. They also belong on a sandwich, which is basically pizza, plus a huge piece of chicken. Chicken this good deserves a fancier kind of cheese. So we got whole milk, fresh mozzarella from the most luxurious place on earth, Wisconsin. If you're serious about getting venison, you wake up early. About an hour before opening on October 21st. Depending on how far away you live from Arby's. Arby's Venison Sandwich. Coming this Saturday, October 21st.